Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my nighttime skincare routine, which I'm so excited for. So the first thing I do is I go ahead and use my Equate Original Clean Makeup Wipe. A lot of people don't know about this. I don't know why, because it's my absolute favorite. You can go ahead and get two for the price of $5.99, and also I love how wet it is. So I usually go ahead and use about 2 to 3 just to remove all my makeup from my face. Moving on to the Cleansing Balm by Boscia, I always go ahead and apply this right after I use my makeup wipes just because I want to make sure all the makeup and oil and dirt from my face is gone. So I go ahead and apply that, and it does look a little bit greasy, which is a little bit different for some people, but it really just helps to remove all the dirt and oil from your face. Also, while we're on the topic of cleansing balms, I do want to go ahead and recommend the Dermalogica one because I really do like that also. It is a little bit pricey, but I do think it's worth it, and it basically does the same thing as a Boscia cleansing balm. Now, to remove the balm from my face, I go ahead and use a towel. You can also go ahead and use a paper towel, it really doesn't matter. But once I'm done with that, I go in with my facial cleanser. This one right here that I'm using is the First Aid facial cleanser. And to be honest with you guys, I always go through facial cleansers. I really haven't found one that I love so far, so I'm always trying new ones. And also, I do want to mention, with high-end cleansers, they don't foam that well in the beginning, but if you do go ahead and add a little bit of water, it will foam eventually. But I will say it's a good cleanser, it's just not my favorite so far. So if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know down below in my comment section. So usually once I'm done washing my face, I usually go ahead and rinse it off with water. But for this video, I'm going to use a towel. Now moving on to my toner, I do use a Dickinson's toner. And I know this step is a little bit one of the last steps you do in your makeup routine or makeup remover routine. But for me, I want to make sure all the dirt and oil and just makeup is off my face. I want to make sure it's squeaky clean before I go ahead and move on to the next step. So moving on to my mask, the Freeman clay mask, you guys. I can go on and on about this mask, but I love it so much, especially if you have oily skin. It really helps to pull all the dirt and oil from your skin. And one thing I want to mention is very comparable to the Origin's charcoal mask. They are very, very similar, but the charcoal mask from Origin's is like what? $28, whereas with this it was probably $12 I paid for it. I can't remember, but I'll let you guys know down below. But it is such a great mask, you guys. I really do recommend it. So right now I'm going to go ahead and leave the mask on for 10 minutes and I'll be right back. Going back in with my toner, you guys know at this point I am like OCD when it comes to makeup or dirt, oil on my face. I'm just going to go back to make sure everything is removed, and we're going to move on to the oil. I do use my Banish Oil, and I do think it has vitamin C in it, but I go ahead and add a few drops in my hand and just pat it on my face. At this point, I'm kind of rubbing it in, which you shouldn't do. You should go ahead and pat your oil into your face. So don't follow what I'm doing right here. Now moving on to eye cream, I am using my Bare Minerals Vital Power Eye Cream, and I just go ahead and tap a little bit of this underneath the eyes. I really do like this stuff because it's very moisturizing. And when it comes to eye creams, you guys, it's very important because you don't want to have wrinkles. It's not going to stop wrinkles, but at the same time, it's going to prolong it a little bit longer. And of course, I'm adding chapstick because I don't want chappy lips. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun filming it. Please let me know down below what you guys think about it, and I'll see you in my next one.